What's up, everybody? It's John with John Sports Odds and Collectibles coming at you with a brand new video. Today, I'm going to dive into something here on my YouTube channel that's been kind of bothering me for a while. Maybe it's been bothering you too, not me. Well, hopefully not me. But maybe what I'm going to talk about today might be an issue for you. Because it's an issue for me, and I wanted to look further into this. And this is something peeling away layers here. There's a lot of research to do with what I'm going to be looking at today. But this is kind of important, and I think that if you're here on this platform and you're do it on a frequent basis or a full-time basis, whatever it may be, you might want to take a look at this and something interesting here, a few different things. So I have noticed a drop off on my views on my videos. I have over 7,500 subscribers. At this point, as I'm making this, 7,506 subscribers. I have over 2 million views. And I've been on this platform now. This is my 8th year. So, and all these numbers are organic, and, I've never had to, do any sort of promotions to promote these videos that I put out. And for those of you who watch me on a consistent basis, you know this. And for those of you who've been here for a very long time, you obviously know the history of this channel. But over the last... let's just say few years, but recently, in fact, I've noticed this massive drop in views. Now, it could be attributed to a bunch of different things. It could be attributed to people just not interested in what I'm putting out as far as the content goes. It could be they're not interested in the subject. It could be, just maybe just things change as time goes on. But I think there are some reasons why these views are going down for these videos that I'm putting out. And I'm going to show you one of the reasons why. It's a very simple thing. And I don't think that people that subscribe to this channel obviously know to do this, but they probably should if they're interested in this content that I put out. So you can see here, the views are just not great. So there's a video I put out recently. This is actually a little higher than that. 93 views, and these usually when I put these videos out about me going over eBay listings, they get in between the let's just say 500 to, at some point some of those videos got like over 2,000 views, which in this day and age for this long form type of content, that's pretty good. And YouTube's obviously shifted their interests to shorts, and we're going to talk about that. I'm going to talk about that. But you can see here, I talk about this security tags myth, and I open up a bunch of packs that have security tags in there to see if there's anything in those packs that was of any note. 81 views. This one, Championship 10, 181 views. Kind of shocking it got that low. This new Panini or newer Panini product, 255 views. Talking about this auction, 128 views. The Mickey Mantle redemption, is it rigged? People, whatever. I'm not going to get into people's thoughts on some of these videos, but 508 views, and you can see the views are all under 1,000. Here's one. We'll look at this one. 1,700 views. It's been known for years that people love the drama, and that those videos that I make where I talk about things within this hobby space, that be it news or if it's my opinion about something that someone within our space has done, that was not a wise choice. Those kind of videos, when I talk about things, get a lot of views because people want to hear that. They don't necessarily want to see me open up, this product all the time. These kind of products. Anyway, so I wanted to look at a few things on the analytics side, and we're going to look behind the scenes on this one. Here's the Panini video. You can see I'm really rolling in the dough here. $2.65 this video has generated in revenue. 256 views. And then let's look at the, is it reach or engagement? Let me see here which one it is. Notifications is what we're going to be looking at here. Bell notifications. Here we go. So I've got 7,506 subscribers, which I might add are all legitimate, real subscribers. Contrary to a few knuckleheads out there who have said some stupid, just dumb things. And I've been transparent about that, showing the back behind the scenes thing. Look at like I'm doing now even. But you can see here only 469 subscribers got notifications, and that means that they don't have the bell thing turned on. So, okay, if you're subscribed to this channel and you watch me on a frequent basis, I guess hit the bell notification. That'll obviously, raise this number up. But I think that's a problem here. And YouTube doesn't really push that element of it. And there's probably in my opinion, and it might talk about this in this when I ask the AI, and we're gonna read that they don't want the bell notifications on by everybody because it can cause issues. I don't know. I find that hard to believe. So if you're a subscriber to the channel and you have been for some time, you don't have this notification turned on, you just happen to see my videos pop up because you watch me, hit the bell notification. If you're a new subscriber, do that too. We'll see if this message resonates with people watching this that are subscribed, and if those numbers go up, because I'll be monitoring those in the future. But you can see that that's probably one of the reasons why people don't the views are not as high as they probably should be, and that's just one of the reasons. So let's just look at the reach on this one. If it loads up, here we go. So this is the one Whatnot seller meltdown. This guy got booted off of Whatnot after I put this video out. Boston Card Hunter really did a number on the guy, and I mean, it was well deserved. The guy seemed like a very not a very good human being. Let's just put it that way. All right, so you can see here that this video has gotten 1,800 views and 14,000 impressions. Again, bell notifications, only 478 people of the subscribers got notifications. When you think about that, that's not even, I'm not even getting 10% of those people being notified. And I'm sure there's some of these accounts are dormant, people that subscribed to the channel years ago and just don't come on this platform anymore. And maybe some people just don't watch me anymore, but they're subscribed to the channel still. But that's extremely alarming that people don't have that bell notification turned on. So that's one of the culprits here. But I started asking the AI all kinds of questions about this and why. Is there something essentially going on, and why? Let me see if I have the actual question that I asked here. If it will pull up here, let's just look here. I was talking about how this business model seems kind of ridiculous, and I was talking about the views essentially and what people are seeing. And I said here, this seems ridiculous and a terrible business model. Google and YouTube should want as many eyes on these videos as possible, and the end result will be more revenue for the advertisers. Advertisers is very simple, and it seems like a simple thing. And that's what I was asking. I was going through multiple stages of questions, and we all know the AI is pulling off of other sites on the internet and gathering this information and then spitting it back to me. So I'm not, obviously talking to a human here, and I'm not talking to an intelligent computer like HAL, okay? But it did give me some interesting information here. And it says, it feels like common sense. More videos plus more subs equal more ads equal more money. But YouTube's business model, and this is stuff I did not know, has shifted from a library where you find what you want to a casino. A casino. Think about that. That's, okay, we're already dealing with the casino element in this space when it comes to selling platforms like Whatnot, and I don't know if eBay can be considered that, but definitely Whatnot. So it's shifted to a casino where they keep you playing. And then here it is. Here is the ridiculous logic from Google's perspective. The viewer retention versus individual video trade-off. YouTube doesn't want as many eyes on your video as possible. They want as many eyes on the app as possible. Well, that kind of makes sense, but you think they'd want people to watch the videos too, not just go to the app and only hit specific things, but that's apparently what this seems to be. The case seems to be that. The math. If a subscriber clicks your video, watches 2 minutes, and leaves the app, Google makes 2 cents. The alternative, if they hide your notification instead of and instead show the user a viral 20-minute video that keeps them watching for 2 hours. Okay, I don't know how they can watch a viral video for 2 hours. It doesn't, the logic isn't there. But anyway, it says Google makes $1. Or maybe that they're referring to people watching it for 2 hours. Okay. The result, they will gladly starve an individual creator's views if it means the viewer stays on YouTube longer overall. So essentially, they'd rather starve the content creator, like me and many others, and direct them towards things that they think they're going to watch longer so they stay on the platform, which is terrible when you really think about it. And it shows if this information is correct, that they don't really give a shit about the actual creators on the platform. They just give a shit or care about the people that are coming over and watching whatever the content is, and we're just, we're giving them the material, and they don't really care about us. But when you think about it, without us, there is no platform. So, that's kind of, if that's true, that's kind of bullshit. The shorts cannibalization. Google is terrified of TikTok. To fight them, they have diverted massive amounts of traffic, the eyes you want, away from long-form videos into the Shorts feed. Shorts have lower ad rates, but they have addictive loops, and that is so true, folks. I just created a TikTok channel, and I can see the views are a lot higher than the views I was getting on like the YouTube Shorts. It is extremely addictive for these people. I myself fell into it like over the weekend, a couple weekends ago, where I was just curious and I was just swiping up, and I'm like, my God. Then you see the guy with the lamp breaking the ceiling lamp, and he says, God damn, I hate this house, that video. And you're like, this is so funny, and you keep watching this stuff, and it is extremely addictive and actually kind of harmful if you really think about it. And the other thing is too, it's okay, well, let me continue here. I'm like getting off into the weeds. Shorts have lower ad rates, but they are addictive loops. Okay, by forcing you to compete with the infinite scroll content, they are prioritizing user session time over the high quality long form revenue you built for 8 years. That's crazy, but okay. Inventory, is it what? I can't even read this word. Dilution. Excuse me. Boy, that was a hard one. And no, I'm not dyslexic or anything like that. I just wasn't. My brain wasn't wrapping around that word. I may not even pronounce it right. With over 500 hours of video uploaded every minute, YouTube has an infinite supply of ad space. Okay, that's true. They no longer need every creator to succeed to make their billions. Let me read that to you again. They no longer need every creator to succeed to make their billions. That is awful. That's awful. If you really think about it, that means they don't give a shit about the creators as a whole, because they're making their billions, and maybe they only care about specific content creators. And that's kind of horseshit. But let's continue on here. They only need the top 1% of hyper-trending videos at any given moment to satisfy advertisers. This leaves seasoned professionals who post daily in a tough spot because consistent content is often seen as the algorithm seen by the algorithm as predictable, and therefore less likely to cause a viral binge. Wow. Okay, the notification cost. Every notification is sent is a push to a user's phone. If Google sends too many, and this is what I was referring to earlier in the video, if they send too many, users delete the YouTube app. I don't know if that's necessarily true, but okay, that's what it's saying here. Or turn off all notifications on at the phone level. That I could see that. Okay. To Google, losing a notification permission is a catastrophic loss of future revenue. This is all sounding so just, I hate to say it, evil. Is there nothing good out there that could just be like helpful? Like, we want you to grow and we really mean it. And we're not just, caring about the upper 1% of content creators, because that's where we make a bulk of the money. I mean, let's continue on here. I'm almost done. They would rather protect their users' lock screen by hiding your video than risk the user silencing the app forever. That seems kind of harsh. I don't think they'd silence the app forever. Just, I don't know. Anyway, it's a frustrating goldfish economy. The system is literally designed to ignore loyalty subscribers in the favor of the next shiny thing. So there you go. Now this polled. I don't know how 100% this is accurate, or 100% accurate this is, but it's what came up when I was finalizing my my questions to the AI on Google, which own YouTube. Okay, so again, we'll see if this is necessarily true as time goes on and I continue to monitor these things. And again, if you're a subscriber to this channel and you don't have that notification bell, please hit that so you know when I put out a new video, when there's new content put up. And that's really it. I wanted to talk about this, something completely different. Not trying to rock the boat here on YouTube, but I thought that it was an interesting question to propose, or questions. I probably, should have had them all up, what I was originally asking to get to the final outcome that I'm sharing with you today. But it is alarming, though, that with this channel, for, as an example, to have, a nice subscriber base, 7,500 plus, and to have less than, is that even, what is like 5%? Let me see. Is it 10%, 7, or I don't even have, I mean, let's just see here. 75%. Let's see if it's even 5%. It's over 5%. But 5%, it's over 5%. It's probably about 6 or 7% of my subscribers have the notification bell turned on, which is really, really low. So again, turn that notification bell on. You'll know when I've got new videos posted. And that's really it, guys. That's all I've got for you guys today. If you're new here and you like what you see and hear here, please hit the subscribe button. Please comment down below. Please share this video with everybody out there in the YouTube community. I'm just peeling away the first layer of this, and I'll keep looking, because there is no actual, manual for this kind of stuff when it comes to how YouTube operates with these kind of algorithms and their business model and ideas. I mean, you're kind of out there trying to find this information on your own and navigate through the analytical side of it on your channel on your own. And at least I know how to at least read that. But anyway, that's all I've got. And remember to like and share this video too as well. And that's all I've got for you guys today. Till next time, folks, this is John Sports Collectibles signing off, and I'll see everybody very, very soon. Take care.